now we're at 201 million. So I've decided to donate all the money out in Nigeria. And apart from the 200 million, I'm going to add 50 million of my own money. So that is 251 million that I'm going to be disbursing.
Now, this is the part where I would totally love to say, yes, I said it. Yes, and I just did. I remember mentioning in my previous video I did about Davido that I do not think Davido was really that petty enough to want to use all of that millions that he was able to, make off social media from his friends, from his circle, simply to, what's that thing he said again? That he wanted to clear off his Rolls Royce from the port, or was it about importing his Rolls Royce into the country for his birthday, guys? I mentioned it on that video that I didn't think the video was that petty, that I believed he would use it for something better, probably for a greater good. And guys, it feels so good to know that my prediction was right. Honestly, Davido added more feathers to my peacock feathers. Honestly, I felt so proud of him over the weekend. I was super excited when I saw the video he made explaining how it all started, giving all the details of the entire process. And guys, I was quite impressed. So apparently, he didn't really plan for it. It all started as a joke, and he basically just wanted to test and see if it was going to work out, and it definitely did. And guys, to be quite frank with you, I was really touched when he mentioned that people were literally sending him 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira. I mean, that was huge. It just goes a long way to show that this guy is really deeply loved. I mean, for real, Davido made so many people proud when he decided that it was going to give the over 200 million in addition to another 50 million that he added to that money to charity all over Nigeria. Guys, that was quite shocking, but I wasn't really shocked because I was already thinking in that light that, okay, I'm sure Davido would do something right with that money. Even though there were a lot of controversies surrounding the whole Davido getting money off on social media, which were quite ridiculous. I mean, that was when I started seeing the level of the entitlement mentality that my fellow Nigerian brothers and sisters have. Guys, it was really disgusting. However, there are certain things that we need to talk about when it comes to Davido's circle, because sadly, his circle did not allow his victory to shine through the weekend. Yes, simply because of some levels and acts of violence meted out at a club in Dubai. And that is part of what we're going to be talking about on this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. We'll also be talking about the disbursement of the 250 million across all the charity organizations in Nigeria. I personally have some concerns with regards to how that money will be circulated. But before I continue, I feel this is the part where I really have to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Glory Elijah. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. If this is your first time tuning in, you are totally welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, you are the realest MVP. Thank you so much for coming back. This is where you get the hottest and realest tea. I am the girl with the tea, by the way, literally and gist-wise. So please don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications for more videos like this and many more. Let's quickly get into the video. Okay, quickly. I know this is not part of the video. This is not part of the gist, but I just want to quickly give a huge shout out to every single female out there that wears semi-permanent lashes. How the hell do you do it? Guys, oh my god, I feel like I'm carrying burdens, the problem of Nigeria, on my lashes, on my eyelids, because the allergies, I feel like I have stones in my eyes. You guys are the realest MVPs. I'm taking these ones off for sure. And so that was how Davido made me proud, made a lot of Nigerians proud. He even drew accolades from different parts of Nigeria, even the US. Yes, I mean, they were literally identifying him as US Nigerian based music artist, gives 250 million blah 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 to charity. Guys, it was such a fun moment seeing all of those recognition pouring in from left, right and center. However, guys, what now made me sad was the fight that broke out in the club in Dubai between Davido's crew and some unknown persons in the club. So apparently the gist is that someone was actually making a video of Davido and his friends, and Davido did not like it. And then after several warnings and that person refused to stop, fight broke out. A lot of people were injured, the club was scattered, and then the police trooped in to make arrests. Now guys, that really made me sad, and it was quite annoying because this is not the first time that Davido and his crew are engaged in a fight or in one level of acts of violence or the other. Guys, it's really annoying because this is someone that just did one huge act of kindness to all the orphans in Nigeria, and we are still basking in the glory of all of that. We are still, relishing the moment. We're still happy. We're still saying all the good things there is to say about this young man. We're still wishing him goodness and kindness and everything great for his birthday. But then sadly, that spirit that is always pushing Davido and his friends into fights and unnecessary banters and squabbles on the streets of wherever they find themselves, decided to locate them again in Dubai. And it's really annoying because this is the same person that people are saying, oh, Davido for president, Davido for youth leader in Nigeria, oh, Davido go for presidency 2023, we're going to vote for you, blah, blah, blah. And people are serious about it because even leaders, figures, or how do you want to call them, politicians, people that have tasted power, they've been advocating for Davido too. Oh, that this guy, he would make a good youth leader, a good young president, blah, 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 blah. So the question comes to mind that with the kind of people he carries around him that always engage themselves in one act of violence or the other wherever they go, because this is not the first time videos are emerging of Davido and his friends, engaging in a fight. What will they do when they get into power? So let's say Davido now messes up one day, now somebody wants to talk. It means, his friends, they will now go and look for that person and beat the person up. Listen, the gist is, Davido should please try and call to order his circle, his friends. I know that his circle is not restricted to those people he goes around with to party, to have fun. His circle is larger than that. So when I say circle, I'm talking about those people that are always caught up in one form of fight or the other. Davido needs to call them to order because with the way he's going, he has a bright future when it comes to leadership in this country. Trust me, if he is interested. I mean, during the EndSARS protest, he really came up, he stood up for Nigerians, he went to Abuja, he contributed his own quota, his voice. So when it comes to roles of leadership in this country, I feel like Davido really stands a chance. He has a big shot at it. If he puts his mind to it, there are people that are willing and ready to vote for him. Yes, also because of the influence he has, put everything together, Davido has a big shot. But then my fear for him is all these acts of violence here and there. You go to one club, somebody provokes you and you are angry, boom, now don't break bottles, scatter everywhere. People are fighting. You're not just tarnishing your image, he's also spoiling someone's business, even though they are going to pay for damages. But then, does that have to happen all the time? So Davido really needs to call to order his friends or the people that are always, fighting for him, protecting him. Showing power is what he did. Raising money and giving that money back to charity, to the needy, to people that need it. Showing power is not about physical violence all the time. It's not about fighting and breaking bottles and scattering everywhere. So that was how Davido actually disappointed me. Davido has created an impression, not just in Nigeria, but also abroad. The world has noticed what he has done, not just by his music, but by his act of kindness and generosity. He should not allow whatever he has going on in that his little circle of friends to spoil it. That is one. Now, my second concern is with the circulation or the disbursement of the 250 million naira to different charity organizations in Nigeria. If nobody's gonna say it, I would definitely say it. You see this thing about charity organizations, charity causes, movement here and there. We've had cases where people who claim to start up NGOs, charity organizations like that, they use it as an avenue to enrich their pockets at the detriment of the innocent people that are put under their care or that they take under their care. And it's really sad, guys, because 1 minute you're hearing that, oh, someone influential donated money to a charity home. Yeah. So what happens is they go ahead and buy noodles, cartons and cartons and cartons of noodles, only noodles, oh, and bags of pure water. So those children in those charity homes or motherless babies homes, wherever, they feed only on noodles. For sometimes, most of the things, 90% of their diet is noodles. I'm not saying it's nothing, yes, but then if they are given much like that, they should be able to cater to the needs of those children that are put under their care. I'm just saying, guys, because this 250 million that we're talking about, I just wish for real that we get to see that, okay, the people that money is meant for, they really get the value of that money. Because my fear is some of these people that are managing these charity homes, they are going to use probably just a small fraction of that money to feed these children with those people with tons and tons of noodles and pure water, and then they will put the remaining money in their account to sort out their own family problems. Guys, that is my fear. I'm sorry, but I just have to say it the way it is. I mean, I've seen things like this happen before, and if the 5-man panel that Davido has set up to handle the disbursement of that money, if they do not do their job properly, trust me, hey, before we start hearing stories that touch the heart, that money will start going into the wrong areas, into the places it should not go to. Frankly, guys, what I am really hoping for is that the true beneficiaries of Davido's generosity get the true value of it. I am really hoping that corruption and greed does not become the order of the day. I'm really hoping that corruption, greed, selfishness does not overshadow the mindset of whoever is managing all those charity homes that will be the beneficiaries of Davido's generosity. Guys, this is what I have to say. Just go ahead and let me know your own thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.